Hello guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good day to you. Welcome everyone, Austerius here. So today is almost Demo Friday, except it's not a demo, it's an alpha playtest for Shadow of the Road game. It's a new upcoming tactical CRPG, so something akin to Divinity Original Sin 2 or Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader, something akin to those games, but in Japanese settings. And we're gonna be checking out what this game about. What is actually we can see from a tactical combat here in this game. What do we can actually in general see from in a playtest. So let's press the new game and let's go. Disclaimer: this is a not Nippon known. Shadow of the Road takes place in the fall of the Edo period. It is a time of great change, not just for Nippon, but for the entire world. While some of those changes occur in reality, and many others are unique to our story. While great care has been taken to research and explore those areas with sensitivity, characters, location, and events do not reflect their real-life counterparts. This is a work of fiction. As for how and why this deviation from history have occurred, that is for you to discover. Welcome to Shadow of the Road. So they are being published by Owlcat, by the way. Owlcat, that's developers of Warhammer 40k. That's called Nippon in Stream, Rogue Trader, Pathfinder, right? Civil War eras between the Shogun and the Emperor, between divine tradition and ruthless progress. Two sides locked in their pathetic ideologies. Wage war. But dear Shogun divine tradition, an homage to the Emperor, corrupted by foreign technology, countless samurais slaughtered. Among them, Master Majutsu, Lord Servant of Shogun. He leaves behind his two most faithful students. Forced to flee the battle in disgrace. Wounded, pursued, given the men that rise to them, grieving. They are no longer samurai. Now, they are Ronin. There's no honor and no future. Around them, Nippon is transforming. Will reborn? Oh, will it burn? Transformers. Robotic scum. Nah, no Transformers. Welcome, to Morgans. Yasumi Rokai. A few days later, Satoru and Akira arrived at the well-traveled Ryokan, a half-day's march from Edo. A few surviving stranglers from the Shogun's army occupying the booth around them. Wails and grieving their fallen master. The Ronin consider their next move. Welcome to Mori, greetings. I'll tap into the chat.
当然知っていたさ。持ち継ぐ師範は狡猾で容赦ないお方だったね。
Of course he knew. Master Moshitsugu was cunning and relentless in equal measure. What we were thinking. Sneaking into the cellar and drinking his prized sake. Satoru listened to the memory of a happier time in silence, a morose expression on his face.
そして戻った時には足元がふらついて酒臭い。
And just as we returned,
俺たちを待ち受けてい
with
たのは
unsteady
誰
feet and stinking of booze, who awaited us?
持ちつぐ様だ。
Our master. Heh,
けど
but it
バレ
was
たの
not
は
me
俺のせいじゃなかっ
that
た。
revealed our misdeeds. Oh yes, it was my fault. You see my skin, Satoru? Tell me, how could I hide the blush of Saka? 2 decades later and his words still ring so clear. It is time to spar. A samurai is always prepared. Tell me, Satoru, what happened next? I do not recall. Akira raises an eyebrow. Is it so? You do not recall our battle of the ages? 2 students face against the master? He erupts into laughter. A sign and never forget. The Shinai. So we can check out this Shinai, the bamboo training sword, right? Trembling in your hands, and the concentration on your face, desperately holding onto the contents of your stomach. That is not how I remember it. He beats us until we could no longer stand. Was it a lesson or punishment? Satoru remembered his master's words. A wound given is in training. It's a wound taken from the battlefield. At the word battlefield, Satoru's expression falls. He gazes into the Sakazuki, traditionally Saka. Satoru, you do not mourn him alone. Every strike of his blade, every lesson that he imparted, it is thanks to Master Mochizugu that we drink and remember. Samurai grows old enough for his hair to get so white as it is. He obviously has dodged a lot of battles, the coward. Oh, he's just probably albino. He's a young.
Yeah.
It was our duty to protect him. We failed. There was no way to save him but you, Satoru. You I could save. I do not regret that. Our lives have not been saved, Akira. We traded them for our honor. Honor can be restored. So I wonder if there is actually it's a language English, right? But it's the voice acting, right? Japanese. So can't do anything about this audio. It's just audio settings, which is kind of strange because it definitely changes audio settings over here. I was wondering how it's like looking. Okay. Sounding so loud. Honor can be restored. Our lives cannot. I will not rest until you is reclaimed. We can then we can shall act of Oreo, vengeful spirit, and Oreo is a particularly cruel and violent type of ghost. Often sought not exclusively, women those ghosts have been wronged or mistreated in life and so return the spirit to exact their revenge of the enemies. We will not rest until we bring death to those that wronged our master. Yeah, restore our honor. And what of you honor? Akira smiled wishfully. I will restore it by repaying the debt of kindness you once gave to a broken boy. I see. No boy before me. Only a true warrior of Kamido. The Vade of Kami, Kamido has emerged as the organized code describing the virtues, morals, and practices of true samurai should follow. By training the minds, bodies, and souls, samurai might walk the path of the Kami, and in so doing be granted boons of the blessing. Early in the Tokugawa dynasty, these rules were collected, organized, and even distributed as a law, but by 1868, its teachings have spread throughout Nippon, and its principles are familiar even in non-samurai. Search every corner. They are here somewhere. There was no reason to punish the furniture. Wild dogs of Shogun, feeling from fallen master hills. Come out, roaring cowards. Look at those punks. Technology.
何
It seems to have been found. No matter, I will flee no longer. Hiding does not become a warrior. Allow me, Satoru. I will teach them to fear the bite of a wild dog. I may be a Ronin, but I still walk the path of Kamido. I will defend the Shogun's honor. This sword has taken everything from us. I will not see you come to harm alone. We fight together. I'll defend the order of Shogun. So push moderately towards Samurai Pass. Alright? So there's like some choices in this to make here. Akira locks eye with his old friend. Then we spill blood for the Shogun. Show yourself. Have you no pride left? So, my informant spoke true. Shogunate cowards hiding from battle and drinking in shame? Speak your name, samurai. I'm Kobayashi Keiichi, loyal servant of our great emperor, but I do not dress as a samurai. Kobayashi clan are a long-standing family of samurai. Recently, they have fallen into hard times, growing more desperate and on the brink of financial ruin. In the civil war that erupted between Shogun and Emperor, they have elected to support the latter. I see only two Ronin, allied to the traitorous Shogun, too cowardly to join the feeble master in death. Careful, brave samurai. I hear insult and insolence. The Akira's eyes shimmer in fury. But can you blade match your words? Keiichi hesitates for a moment before stealing his result. Submit to the strength of the Kobayashi clan, and I will grant you merciful death. You are not welcome here. Your emperor has been corrupted. The emperor, at least in name, is the overreaching ruler of Nippon. In reality, the strength of the Tokugawa dynasty has proven that the shogun holds the most power. Historically, the emperor, as a tenor or heavenly sovereign, also acted as head of the Shinto region and conduit of the kami. However, Matsuhito, the current emperor, has strongly abolished this role. Instead, in his effort to restore imperial power, he rejects the kami and seeks the Anzen allegiances. At the hands of those filthy ganjin. Literally outside person, ganjin is Nippon word for foreigner. While not necessarily negative by nature, by the late Edo period, the word often assumed prerogative implication. Specifically, many followers of the shogun see that Western world's influence as a corruptive and traditional values of a Nippon. Pejorative, okay. Ha! It appears the Japanese savage is upset. ENC rifleman. As Keiichi sighs the room, a flash of uncertainty crosses his face. This isn't right. My informant,
言葉は不要
and have words. My blade would deliver you the answer. But that arrow didn't fly that way. That's a magic trick.
うるさいな。喉を
Akira's expression became joyful. Such loud voices. Let's open their throats. So basics. Shadow of the Road is a tactical role-playing game that rewards careful planning and strategic approach. So careful planning, strategic approach is all about me. In this tutorial, you will learn the basics of the combat, camera controls, and timeline, movements, and skills. You can adjust the camera and any of the gathered information at any time to gather information, scout enemy position, and inform your decision making. So use WSD to move camera, use QA to rotate the camera, use scroll wheel to zoom camera. So you can click on those guys probably and see so this is our allies apparently. Q rotate. Zoom in and zoom out, maximum zoom. Turns timeline. Timelines is critical. Each battle takes place according to the order displayed on the timeline. Like I mean this one. You can see this at the time at all time. You can see this at all time at the top of your screen. Each combatant has their own turn interval score, which determines how often their turn occur. A lower score means they can act more frequently. So turn interval refers to the frequency with which a combatant turns appears. Okay, attack of opportunity occurs during a movement when a combatant passes within striking distance of the enemy. It can also occur when attempting to disengage from the enemy. This can be avoided if planned movement will provoke an attack opportunity. A red marker will be displayed. That said, sometimes such a risky maneuver is necessary to prevent an even greater disadvantage. Movement. The battlefield is represented as a square grid. Traversing this grid costs 1 movement point per tile. To move your ally, hover over the tile and press right mouse button. To rotate the position, hold the right mouse button over the empty tile and drag in the desired direction. Move Satoru to the highest highlighted tile. Satoru. 5 MP. Okay, so there's the blue sync is his MP. Red sync is probably AP action points. So rotating. Hold the right mouse button. Skills. To attack the enemy, combatants use their skills. Those can be found along the bottom of the screen. I mean, over here. Mafubuki cut, damage for 5, costs 1 action point, critical 5%. Satoru strike an enemy with a Mafubuki, his katana. The attack does for 5 damage. Each skill consumes action points and may have additional requirements. Be sure to read skill description carefully. Some consume more AP than others. Activate with a delay or have a cooldown before they can be used again. Big hit. Press the button below to end the turn, but I want to turn him around. Okay. Is samurai gonna die? Delayed skills. Some skills are not executed immediately. Instead, after activation, there is a delay, which while the combatant prepared to unleash the powerful attack. Watch out, Satoru is in trouble. Note that the red line indicating the looming danger. Move Akira to the highlighted tile. I mean, this guy trying to attack me. To help Satoru, Akira first need a clear shot. Combatant can destroy cover and as an environment objective in order to clear a path and create new opportunities. Destroy the cover blocking Akira's shot. Blast a shot, quick draw arrows. I mean, shoot the arrow, okay. Damage -1. Far target, no critical. Spending bonus AP and gauge here. I want that well placed shot. 2 damage. Concentration. Back hit. For damage, back hit. To do Sazu Samurai down. My weapon is jammed. Cover me. Well recovered. Powerful skills. More powerful skills often come with unique drawbacks or conditions to use. Satoru has unlocked the devastating twin blade skills. It is a particular form of a cooldown. Any only becoming available again once 2 enemies have been killed. By paying attention to each skill requirements, side effects, and hidden uses, you can strategize from formidable sequences and outwit your enemies. Movement attack the ENC rifleman using the twin blade skill. So twin blades. Okay, cooldown 2 team kill. Satoru wields both blades of his daisho to strike a single enemy twice in a quick succession. The attack deals 5 to 6 damage. Yeah, but it's costing 2 action points. This will be a 4-8, right? Critical hit. There is no reason to do this one, so. No! I mean, we had no chance to save a guy, did we? Powerful skills. Akira brings his own arsenal to the battlefield. By lining up his shots, he can fire with immense power. This is another delayed skill, but be careful, just as a rifleman, we are vulnerable to breaks, so too is Akira. When using the skills, ensure he's in positioned safely. Prepare a well-placed shot on enemy. From 10 to 12 damage, Akira. Take it is obscured. I mean, we can shoot those guys, but do we just move him? Like, move him over here. Okay, I imagine we can shoot it from here, right? Nani? Nani? But Nani? Now they're saying the tag is obscured. So like, this is I don't like. So this is clear was showing me that I can shoot this guy over here, right? I mean, I imagine that you can shoot it from here, but now it's saying it's obscure, right? So we don't have like line of vision like we would have in XCOM, for example. Right, so there is no indication where I need to place the guy so I can actually see it. Because in my opinion, we should be able to see him from here, right? We have a full cover, and we should be able to see and shoot him from here. But apparently we don't. I mean, is it because of full cover? Is it because of full cover? Okay, I mean, I can see this guy over here. Okay. Summary. You have completed the basic tutorial and are now ready to lead your allies to victory. Use what you have learned to mob the rest of those enemies. I'm going to kill this guy, but then I'm gonna get myself exposed to this guy over here. He would need to move, sir. Okay, I want to turn him around, so because now this guy can go and backstab me. So it was about like holding a right mouse button. The tutorial will say to hold the right mouse button in order to turn him, but I can't. I'm trying. Trying to hold all the buttons. So those guys are gonna be attacking me, and they're gonna be backstabbing me. For this. It's my inventory. For this. It's a map. Okay, it's cool but not cool. I want to turn this guy. Is it because we don't have movement points anymore? No, rotate, you fool. I mean, I can rotate camera, but not this guy. Damn it, that's too bad. Well, at least we did kill the guy. At least we did kill the guy. And can try to get, so like, let's try to rotate him again. Okay, so like I can rotate over here, by the way. Look at this. I can rotate over here. All right. But not when you're ready to get position. Through the cover. Get a bastard. So like not when you're ready to get position. So we just rotated it to here to hit this guy, but I can't rotate anymore. So this guy gonna be shoot me before I can interrupt him. Or maybe the samurai can interrupt him. There we go. Concentration broken. So now we have Akira to shoot. Quick draw arrow. So we want to get him closer, so we can shoot him in point blank. Get myself the great chance. Okay, here we go. Masterfully done. I save a one pleb. Arrogant running. You should have run when you had a chance. The shift. Beyond damage, abilities can have well spread effect, including reshaping the timeline. Here, Kiichi delivers a staggering strike that shifts Satoru's next turn and rearwards, allowing enemies to move first. Pay close attention to shift, as it may leave you allies vulnerable to the fury of attacks. And he obviously shoot me in the back. Chaining breaks. Well, his shifting attacks and carried by the two riflemen, Keishi's treacherous adversary. However, note that the frequent delays attack leave his riflemen vulnerable to breaks and bonus AP. Take advantage of this bonus AP to perform a multiple action per turn. Okay, so we are just shooting them down, breaking. Damage, no critical. Break damage, right? So that's giving me bonus AP. So if you break the concentration, you get bonus AP. That's what's happening. Out of range. We just try to kill this guy. Well placed shot. Break. Okay, so that's giving me a bonus shots. Keiichi going next. So you don't really want to kill that guy. Just go for Keiichi. I think it's can I get to Keiichi somewhere so I can shoot him in the back? Not exactly a back shot, but I'll do it here. So he put me in shift. Turn internal manipulation. Turn internal. Oh my god. Turn interval manipulations. As you learn, a combatant's turn interval score affected how often the turn appears on the timeline. Some skills allow the score to be manipulated directly. Satoru's leader's call is one such example, reducing the turn intervals of his allies and himself, and therefore granted more frequent turns. It is highly effective against Keiichi's shifting attacks. This is the leader calls. Hold out with the commands, cool down 5 turns. Command and wheel. Modify the turn intervals by -3 for Satoru and his allies, allowing them turns to arrive more quickly on the timeline. Okay, so I can go and do some shit over here. Not be able to reach this guy, but I'd be able to reach those guys. Cut him down somewhere, right? Face in that direction. Taking high ground. Damn it, back hit. A bastard. This guy gonna be going soon too. So it turns for leader curls, it starts not for whole timeline, but for me. And the faster I'm going, the faster there's gonna be resetting. Interesting. For damage. This is just gonna get in car right here, right? If I move him over here. Let's try to shoot this guy down. One more. 2 damage. He's reloading. Okay. Time to die. Putting myself in cover over here. Do we just put myself also in cover over here and let him come? Bayonet charge. Can't really get too close to it. Damn it. I can try to disengage, but he also can shoot me from here. Okay, back hit. Let's try the delay attack here. Okay, shifted the timeline, but we still didn't shift this one over here. Okay, we need to move a little bit close. Yeah, move. Two damage. That was a big shot. Wait, I hit my own guy in the back? Wow, 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 wow. I mean, he was a coward samurai. He got what he deserved. What a bullshit. So that's how it's work, huh? You can actually hit your own guys, huh? Brothers, where are you? What the hell is that?
神々がそなたの
May
勝
the
利
kami rejoice at your victory.
ダイヤス様
Tayasui-sama!
こんなところで
It cannot end this way. You don't understand. We were promised. I see the teaching of Moshitsugu Dono in your blades, warriors. Satoru, Akira, you disciples honor him. It is good to see you, even in those troubling circumstances. The Emperor fights for a new Nippon. Don't you see? We will give rise to Enough.
悟る
Akira's eyes remained fixed on the wounded samurai, his expression imperceptible. Let me, Satoru. Keishi closed his eyes. Haruna-san! Akiko, I tried. Everything I done, I hope you know that. Remember me as a samurai. Taiyasu studies Satoru and Akira, carefully observing in silence. Kill him? Let Sakura kill him. Akira, show him the man the path of Yomi. Thanks you, Satoru. An honorable death, perhaps better than he deserved. I'm glad you walked the path of our faith. Okay, so what we learned here in this fight that we can backstab our own allies. Come with me, we must speak. Now then, Tatsuya looks at the two Ronin over, the faint wisp of a smile on his lips. I take it you have had your fill of sake. May I also assume you know who I am? Of course, Tayasua-sama, faithful hand of the Shogun. Master Mochitsugu, he praised you often, and for him, praise was not... I mean, he was many things, but... Akira, let us not speak ill of Mochitsugu-sama. Tayasua nods. Silence is a flower. Mochitsugu Donor knew this well, and yet he voiced praise for you both too. Most loyal, most capable of his pupils. In his time of great war, this loss will be felt as all the more. Emperor Mitsushito, he must be stopped. Tayasua sweeps his arm over the battle-ruined Ryokan. Look around you. You have seen firsthand the misguided man who follows his proclamation blindly. And the power of these Gaijin weapons. Indeed, his machinery of war wreaks havoc on our lands. Each morning may pigeons return with the news of his depravity. Tayasua unfurls a messenger scrolls and reads from it. Hiroji, a 12-year-old servant in the Emperor's castle, found in possession of Shinto talisman. The execution of Hiroji's parents, both cast into the enormous clay pots and boiled alive. They were what? That is not all. Their flesh was served as a stew to Hiroji. He was forced to dine upon his parents or suffer the same fate. Tayasua returns the scroll to his kimono. Emperor Matsushita is an enemy to all Nippon. Under his will, our lives, our traditions, our connection to the kami, all will be taken from us. I must ask a request of you, warriors of Moshitsugu Donor. But first, do you have any questions? Okay, forgive me, Dayosu-sama, but I am unclear. I do not know your profession exactly. That is true. You do not. That faintest of smile returns to the old man's face. So how did you know? We were here? Knowledge is my business. Even the drunken rambles of two runaway Ronin and their past misadventures. Tetsuya gives a little smirk. Satoru looks down in embarrassment. Teosu-sama, we were at your service. What is your request?
そうだね。
For giving a clay pot big enough for the emperor. Fortune may be a clay pot big enough for an emperor. The font sizes here is need to be a little bit bigger for me to read it normally without my glasses, which is I don't possess any glasses, but you know what I mean. Satoru cleared his throat in irritation. Tomorrow, you'll present yourself to the Shogun at Edo. He wishes to speak with you. Shogun Tokugawa-sama? For over 200 years, the Tokugawa dynasty has presided over Nippon. The current Shogun, Tokugawa Yoshinobu, is the 15th of his lineage. Under their rule, Nippon was undergone many changes. It has strived for a greater connection to the kami. Its military and moral codes have been unified as a kamido. The shogunate position is to reject the corruptive influence of Ganjin, particularly those from the far reaches of the Western world, and to maintain its power as de facto rulers. Of course, those objectives have the left shogun Tokugawa at the direct orders of the Emperor Matsushita. But we are Ronin. We are unworthy of the shogun. And yet, I ask of you anyway. Will you refuse? Of course not. Taisa-sama, we will be there. Good. Rest now, warriors. Tomorrow, you shall address Shogun Tokugawa. Together, you will discuss the future of our lands. Don't rise over Edo, but faithful meeting with Shogun Tokugawa. You must travel north to find its younger master, the son of old friend. The road may be dangerous, but your task is imperative. You must deliver him to me safely, for the boy will change the course of the war. An opportunity to restore the disgraceful honor. The task seems simple, and yet... Who is this boy? Sugiyama Estate. The Shogun has delivered his instruction. Travel to the Sugiyama Estate and escort his young master back to Edo. The boy will change the course of the war. The meaning behind these words remains a mystery. Satoru and Akira travels in secrecy through the forest roads. On a rain-soaked evening, they arrive at the destination. But this is exactly what I mean. If this boy is so important, why send us? Change the course of the war. Surely the Shogun Hatamoto would be better. And besides, Akira, I do not know the answer to your questions. I knew before the Shogun just as you did. I heard as you heard. Now I walk as you walk. So let us walk in silence. Akira begins to speak again, but then sings better of it. What is this? An abandoned guard? The wares have been left unattended. Where's the owner? Sturro, look. Was this I don't know. She knew some kind of rabbit? Reminds me of Cho-chan, dances with them in the rain. Akira chattered happily. The tourist turns towards... So exploring Nippon. In a free exploration, you will traverse the mystical world, filled with secrets and adventure awaiting to be discovered. As you journey, you may discover collectible items, interactable objects, and characters with which you with their own stories and to tell. Pay attention to what you discover to learn deeper insights about Nippon, its custom and history, and the lives of its inhabitants. Click to the ground with a red mouse button to move your allies. Crescent telegram. The journal. Now, the journal is essential for tracking progress, gathering information, and reviewing your knowledge. It automatically records entries as you collect them, interact with others, and discover details about the world. Entries are organized into categories for each reference, and should review those entries periodically. Open a journal, press the G. So character Kabayashi Keiichi. So just got some note. Kamido. That's not what I got, right? Objectives. The fated boy. Relationships, perks, skills. So we can't go into any of those yet. Alright, we can see the characters in the inventories here. Yokai, we have yokais here. Special summer education, we can. Okay, so like we just pick up some note here, but I. Okay, this one. Okay, the not telegram. There you go. Recipient Mitsuyuki of Ozu Island. Your excuses are shameful. Fulfill your duties. The child is hungry. Return in prosperity or not at all. Yurika. So we do have a map here, do we? Nope. Totoro, there's tracks here. Slide deeper into the forest. Careful. Totoro, you worry too much. So what the hell is this? It's a yokai thing. So it wasn't a bunny. Look at them dancing here. A treasure. Pale blue robes, trimmed hair. But those are not the colossus hand of the warrior, a merchant, if I had to guess. Satoru looks out at the gentle lapping of the water on the shore. He chooses this place. He left our world in his own terms. CRPG? Yeah, welcome, Piscarp. It is. CRPG like... So the closest comparison to this game so far is a Divinity Original Sin 2, or Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. Chinese RPG. Not exactly. What does the CRPG stands for? Computer-based RPG, like... Yeah, it seems something about calculated or computated or something. You know, like when you throw in a dice and all of that thing. Let me get like the proper. Yeah, okay, it's a computer role playing, right? It's like so yeah, computer it is. Role playing on a computer, typically in fantasy environment, also some takes place in medieval settings. So like it's old you know terms when back in the days. Yeah, just Google it. Computer. Yeah, back in the days when they have tabletop RPGs, right? And those tabletops were translated into code and brought to the PC, right? Divinity was born as well. Oh, I like the Divinity. It was easy, however. My problem with the Divinity was the tactical combat. We played on the hardest difficulty, and it been pretty easy, right? Same goes as Baldur's Gate too. It's also been pretty easy. A Rogue Trader, on the other hand, was quite buggy, so it was unplayable on the release date. They did fix some bugs, not all of them yet, but the difficulty is way harder there. Sup nerds, welcome Master Holtz. Greetings. Greetings. But why so suddenly? Satoru looks at the crown of a dancing Amefurikoso. Amefurikoso are being yokai, or supernatural entities, connected with the rainfall. They manifest as chant-like figures, and often carry umbrellas, paper letters, and headwear to guard against the rain. The weather seems to have drawn those once over. Akira addressed the yokai, a ridiculous smile on his face. Did you see what happened? Of course you didn't. You can't see anything through your big old hats, can you? No, you can't. What? They don't mind, do you, little fellas? We should inform someone as the residents of the body here. The corpse? Akira shrugs. As you wish. You could also take a look at the cart. Now that we know its omne is, you know, saving, so now we can loot properly. I don't see anything else to here. So you can control the camera with WSD. Basically, when you are in combat, but can't when you're just free moving. It's kind of not cool. Okay, where was the card? I hear rifles through the content of the boxes. Raku, pottery. Raku were the type of pottery most often used in tea ceremonies. Certain high-quality pieces can pass down family lines for generation, and those made by master artisans fetch high price in the market. Statues of Amaterasu. Amateur statue, etc. Amaterasu Omikami is the kami of the sun. She presents precise over Takamagahara, the heavenly realm of the most powerful kami. Of the chief deity of the kami, no other in the pantheon is venerated with such difference. Leave the kami out of your childness. Keep searching. Ah, what do we have here? Azami tea, and even a few Toki extracts. A good find. Toki extracts derived from a rare root, mainstay for herbalis for generation. Through careful processes of crashing and boiling, its properties are magnified. It promotes healing and can soothe the accurate injuries. So it's healing flask basically. The door spots a strange device. What is this? Akira's eyes light up. Some kind of device, a weapon, or something else. Wait, is it a Ganshin technology? Satoru, what should we do? We take only the herbs. May the kami forsake all those tempered by this machinery. We take the herbs and the device. I do not like it, but it may help our cause. Actually, leave it at all, Akira. We are no bandits. We honor the merchant's bravery by respecting his property. We do? We take the herbs, right? Relation bit story Akira worsen? Really? They did? We've been punished slightly by robbing a merchant? Danny. Damn it. This is what you're talking about, CRPG. There's a lot of choices to make along the way, and it's can lead to some outcome, not always desirable. Akira looks disappointed. Is it wise, Satoru? We could learn how it works. It's too dangerous. How can we hope to defeat an enemy if we do not understand? Akira, there is no lesson gleaned from the technology that slaughtered our master. It is corrupted Nippon. I would not see it corrupting you too. Yes, I understand. Forgive me. Satoru, I do not mean to disrespect Master Mochisugu. Satoru's expression softens. You are not at fault. It is a difficult time. Let's just take the herbs and find this boy for the Shogun. So items. On your journey, your party will collect many items, each serving different purposes and imbued with various properties. Often, those items can be used. Some are boons in combat, others hinder to enemies. On the other hand, some items seem to serve no immediate use. Hold onto them nonetheless, as they may hold value later. Yeah. So we got the tea. After consuming the next damage attack, also shift an enemy rightwards by +5. That's pretty cool. Toki extract, restore to health instantly. Economa turf. After consuming the next damaging attack, I receive a delay of 5. In turn, the attack deals double damage. So we can give the potion to the samurai, can we? Oh, okay, we put it on a belt. Okay, I see. And I put in the tea over here. Inventory. In the inventory interface, you can see all the items currently held by your party. Some items can be placed in the belt of an ally, allowing them to be quickly accessed and used. You cannot equip those items during the combat, so ensure you always prepare for the danger. Drag the extract to the slot. Get this one as well. This is the one with the delay attack, after all. So what is this? We extend our gratitude to you for enjoying the service of our skilled physicians. Landon Blackmore Jr. would also like to extend an invitation. Please visit our newly opened hospitals in Hiroshima and Okayama. All citizens of Nippon loyal to the glorious Emperor can rely on a world-leading care from our doctors and surgeons, entirely free of charge. Okay, I mean, just notice we can rotate the camera with a mouse wheel, not only with E and Q. So there's a little bit of Synchron Hamachi. So they did show in the loot here on the ground. How about this? A pile of chipped wood exposed to the rain and surrounded by the footsteps in the mud. On the fence, a sick close to cover. Somebody was working hard but left in a hurry. Judging by the axe marks, this is not skilled craftspeople. Like, I don't really like how the small the marks are. Don't really like it. So we got a worn hachimaki, a simple hachimaki or a headband, standard from a frequent use. Most likely it's belonged to the laborer who absorbed the sweat from the brown. Reishi powder. Ancient reishi mushroom crushed restores 2 hit points each turn for 3 turns. Okay. Some healing items. Can probably use. Got another powder. Guess I can give it to him. We always prepare. So, do we have like a save here? There's only checkpoints so far. The Zushik is an art from a art form created by pulling erased paper accords into elegant designs. In this case, silver and reed cords have been beautifully tied into a crane. It is a little muddy, but the colors symbolize peace and word of evil. Who goes there? Approach slowly, strangers. I'm Omura Satoru. And my name's Takagi Akira, and we gladly find ourselves in your care, fellow warriors of the Shogun. The sentry studies Akira with a mixture of curiosity and disgust. As white as the Yurei. It is them, Akito. A Yurei, which translates to the faint spirit, is a general term for a ghost. They most commonly appear dressed in white, with dangling limbs and long, falling hair. Here, then, the sentry used the terms as insult, comparing Akira's pale complexion to that of a Yurei. But we are not fellow warriors, Ronin. Satoru stiffens. Of course. He speaks true, Akira. We did not mean to offend. Akito grunts. You may proceed. Master Keijiro awaits your arrival. But we are keeping our eyes on you. Watch your steps, Ronin. Even a lovely Ronin can know the value of honor and hospitality. I was pushed slightly towards the Ronin pass, but I want to be Samurai 9. Come on. Lovely Ronin should know where to call his tongue. Remain silent. Push silently to warm-hearted pass instead of insulting those guys. An old unkept man is decrepit in a decrepit colossus, watching the rain falls on the country yard. This must be Sugiyama Kenjiro. Upon seeing the two Ronin, he calls out. You two, finally, making an old man wait in the rain. Every day, I'm reminded that manners have forsaken our world. Our apologies, Kenjiro-sama. We travel with the great speed to reach you. Ha! You here for the boy? Yes, Kenjiro-sama. By the order of the Shogun Tokugawa, we are here to escort your son to Edo. The old man's nostrils flare in anger. That little snotty snuff son of mine! I have given him shelter, clothes, food. The ungrateful brat has been exploiting my kindness for far too long. Take him. A woman appears from the dawn ray, young enough to be Keijiro's daughter. Asuka. My dear, Let's not share such bitter words with our guests. The Kenshiro face reddened. You presume to instruct me in manners? Forgive me, my love. I've only come to... How dare you interrupt me? All I'm doing, for my own goodness, is to correct your mistake. Now, do as you are told and stay in the house. Kenshiro-sama, my son is not a mistake. And still you speak. A wife obeys her husband. Return to the house. So she's young to be his daughter, and she already has a son old enough to get set on his own path here. I wonder how old she was when she got pregnant. Traditions. I only want to say goodbye. No. Kenshiro lets out a long sigh. It is as I say. Manners have forsaken our world. Perhaps if my wife has valued her purity to begin with, we would have avoided this mess. Remain diplomatic. As to say, Kenshiro-sama. Forgive me, Kenshiro-sama. A thriving home is built on discipline, but also gentleness. Remain silent. Approved. Satoru has pushed slightly towards the samurai pass. Bah! I've wasted enough time with all of this. You likely find the boy by the koi pond. Take him and be on your way. That's a charming man. Should we stay for dinner? I don't like him either, Akira. But our priority is the boy. We must remain obedient. The Akira adopts a stern expression in mimicry. As you say, Satoru-sama. Satoru glares at Akira. His burst in laughter. Yes, I know what you're going to say. Our priority is the boy. Come, Akira, we must go. So, skill points. As your allies grow in power, they gain skill points. Those skill points are awarded after story milestones, side quests, and other activities. You currently have a skill point to spend. Open a skill tree by pressing X on the button below. X. So Akira and Satoru. The development of each ally is visualized along this skill tree. You may allocate skill points into a tree to attain new skills or upgrade existing ones. But unlocking a skill, an ally learns a new technique for battle. This new skill can be equipped by dragging into that skill belt. An upgrade modified or existing skill. An upgrade modifies an existing skill. Sometimes this became more potent. Other times it bestows a new affix, but comes at a greater cost. Upgrades are always available to use so long as the core skills equipped. So well placed shot. That's what we have right now. So Shinobi Blade. Akira plunges Wakizashi into the enemy with a cold precision, deals 2 damage. Free throw arrows, focus swarm. Akira takes a moment to focus his aim. After a short delay, his fires sudden arrows, dealing 6-8 damage to enemy and shifting the turns by 2. So let's have a short delay here. Quick withdraw. 3-5 or 6-8. Let's try it. Notice how every skill has a perk points attached to it. This is yet another kind of progress since Shadows of the Road. More on that later. So action. So body, mind, and spirit. Okay, interesting. So there's like a stat development to it as well. So there's also some progress over here. The Worm-Hearted, and a cold-blooded. And we're moving a little bit to warm-hearted over here. So there's a different development for this. Right, the skill tree, a bunch of question marks over here. So we don't know like what it is. I don't really like it, seeing all these question marks, because this is just preventing you to plan around the character. So we have Samurai and Ronin pass here. One a spear. Biting Wind. So Tori dashes to an enemy and delivers a fierce strike as he passes before arriving behind them, deals 7-8 damage. Okay, that's looking good here. Wind Blade, Leader Skull.
Oh, what a day!
What a day! Welcome, welcome to some greetings. Greetings. Welcome. Oh, we can improve this, the card Bloodthirst. Stores empower his attack by wielding a unique high grip. He strikes twice, he should deal 2-4 damage. Additionally, each strike has 25 chance of inflicting bleeding upon the enemy. So I'll take the Biting Wind, because it can use as a movement skill as well. I feel like, you know, traversal skill. Hopefully it can be. Well, let's try it. Let's try it. Okay, so we want to equip it too. Do we need to equip this one? How do you use the focus form, so? For the quick draw. Well, I guess if you check it out in directly in fight. Time to check out the loot. I mean, they don't need this, do they? Jumeri Yar is a deadly spear with 3 blades, almost akin to the trident. It is no longer common in battles, but is respected for its deadly elegance. The sheath itself looks expensive and well made, albeit worn from use. So agree not providing description is just stupid, even if they allow a free respect, so we can check them out. It's annoying, unnecessary extra step. Maybe it's because it's alpha text, alpha version for the game, right? The playtest, and maybe they just don't have a skill yet. So we don't know when the game will be released yet. So maybe it's just like, you know, they just have just basic understanding what low level skills gonna be look like. Maybe that's because of that, but who knows? Enormous sakura tree, astonishingly beautiful as it catches the moonlight. It must be hundreds of years old. Amidst the decrepit neglect of the estate, the sakura tree stands proud, but on a close look, pervasive moss afflicts the bark. It is twilight years, the tree fight for survival. So also I don't see any log here, alright? So finding all this information and dialogues, usually you would see the log at least. Right, so I don't see like also any perception skills in the work so far. We do collecting some loot here, but that's about all. There's no role for perception or anything. I generally like for a CRPG. Come on, here's droplets, let me drink for you. Akira, put your tongue back in your mouth. We have been washed. So like those small dialogues, they should be like logged into actual log. Which you don't have. Report the merchant that's to someone in estate. Finish your business and leave. Look at a dog. Look at the dog. So we need to found the koi pound. Have no time for idle chatter. Satoru, look at the the estate is in need of repairs. Nah. So they're talking about something, but I can't really much to communicate this. Can we get into the house? Doesn't look like. And because that did occur to me, they may not have all the skills set up yet, so don't like want to fully update the screen. It's fine with the log only showing and recording important stuff. So if the game's any good in terms of gameplay, so far we only had a tutorial fight. Then they were keeping me basically saying what I need to do to learn the things, and then giving me a couple of turns to do it myself, and then they shot my ally in the back and almost killing him. Well, we at least learned that there's the backstabbing here in this game. So I didn't found anyone to report about the merchandise. Right, all of those guys are not... Oh, this guy over here. Maybe that's the one. Interact. The center stand alone in his post. His shifts as you approach. Move along. The body of the merchant lies down in the lake. We respectfully ask for his cremation, that his spirit may pass on. In Nippon, the cremation... hold the chat, I need a moment, be back right away. Okay, we good. Sorry about that. It will be an hour stream is out, run button and generally friendly fire. Indeed. Cremation. In the point of the cremation of the body after death is a near universal practice. It is seen as the purest means through which the person's souls may escape the body in its journey to the afterlife. In more recent times, there is some, such as the Emperor, that would ban this practice. Push slightly towards the samurai pass. A body by the lake. The sentry eyes the two running warily. What happened? Are you responsible? No. We found him shot away from his guard. He took his own life. The sentry left our side. That poor fool. The merchant travels here to peddle his wares, but Master Kenjiro found some Genjin contraption among the goods. East Nippon Company Technology. He accused the merchant of being a spy. As a punishment, he seized half of the merchandise and sent the man on his way. But with the emergence of those traders, it was probably enough to bankrupt him. Anyway, we've been instructed not to converse with you. The sentry draws near and speaks quietly, but thank you for letting me know. I will send the body personally. I will see the body personally and ensure it's cared for. He returns to his position and gives you a small note. As you were. Okay. We got something from it. Aloe balm. Susan aloe leaves wrapped in twine, removes the burn effect and heals. Burn effect? Why we need to remove burn effects? This is nothing for you to hear, to move along. But he says it's nothing for me here, which is meaning there's something to loot, right? Come on. A large heap of hay noticeably infested by mice. Occasionally it's shifted with the scurrying, This hay is scattered around the ground. So am I right of thinking it's real time with a vision, cons, etc. until spotted and then it becomes turn-based? If so, perfect system in my opinion. Faster than full turn-based and solve the overload mentality. Or of all those stealth real-time games. I didn't saw anything about like the cone vision and all that stuff yet. Right, we just got thrown into a tactical fight right away. And that's only like fight we had. So we'll see how it's been like a little bit later. Handwritten leaflet. Journey entry. The traitorous emperor is delivered Nippon to your enemies. The Eastern Nippon Company will plunder your homes and take everything from you. Will you bow down to the Ganjin? Will you have them your daughters? Will you feed them from the mouths of your children? Protect your family, defend your land, honor the kami. I heard something, right? Oh, I didn't take it. But why? Take it, obviously. We can go outside. So I don't really like the movement camera here so far. And we're supposed to have a map, but we don't really have a map here. So it's making it a little bit harder to navigate. Okay, found it. A towering giant stands ready as Satoru and Akira arrive. So I just watched a video that seems to have a vision cone for both you and the enemy. The gas crouched and got showered and they appeared. So looked very much like going into stealth. The game didn't go to turn-based and he was able to one-tap the guy with a backstab. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Well, we didn't go to that part yet. Hold! Don't worry, Ishida. This must be the warriors my father spoke of. Satoru notes. The boy looks down, he's putting on a brave face, but clearly he's very anxious. We met your father, an interesting man. Oh, yes. He taught us all about manners. Did he mention that they forsaken our world? As a matter of fact, a little smile appears on the boy's face. Is he the reason why you're sitting here in the rain? I came here sometimes to spend time alone. Always my mother. Oh, and with Ishida, of course. You will not escape me that easily, Bochan. A common usage, Bochan means a young master. It is a respectful term one might be used to address someone of a lower age but higher station than themselves. The boy grins at the behemoth of a man. Then his face falls on them once more. I just thought I have more time. Oh, my manners. Forgive me, my name's Toshiro, and this is Hirazumi Ishida, my guardian, and my friend. Ishida grants in affirmation. I am Osumura Satoru and this Tagagi Akira. Forgive our haste, young master, but we must depart swiftly. This is my friend. Also, he is smaller than yours. We should slide it over Samurai Pass. We will leave right away? Satoru notes. I understand. May I ask, do you know why the Shogun wishes to speak with me? We do not know, young master. As faithful servant of the Shogun, we will only do carry his will. I see. Toshiro glances at Akira and quickly looks away. Akira senses the boy's curiosity and flashes a smile. It's alright, you can ask. Toshiro flashed red with embarrassment. I'm sorry, Akira-san. I haven't met anyone like you before. Ishida too cannot hide his interest. Skin and hair as white as the snow. Eyes like the Rukira Sakura. Ruri Karasuka. Oh my god, I can't pronounce that. Ruri Karasakusa is a small flower that grows in spring and can be found in the field throughout Nippon. It's renowned for its beautiful pale blue color, akin to the eyes of a newborn baby. Some say I was born under the pale moon. Others, Akira's learned dramatically, that I was cursed by the Tsukimono Suji. Hereditary wish with abilities that pass from mother to daughter. Some might say that the ability to possess other to summon familiars. They can be feared and shunned, but also respected and even contracted for aid. Akira, however, learns into folklore for his scary story. Akira, don't frighten the young master with your nonsense stories. There is no curse. He was born like this. It's amazing. I've been throughout Nippon. There's no one quite like you. On that, we agreed. Bochan, I know my appearance may be a little strange, but you can trust Satoru and I to deliver. Watch out! Stay behind us, Toshiro-sama. Whew, why? Toshiro looked around in panic. Where's Master? Faster! We must make our way to the gates. I'm with you, warriors. Let us have a little fun on the way. I'm with you, warriors. Bochan, be brave. We will protect you. So you can like... Okay, I see. Ishida and Toshiro improved. Ishida was pushed slightly towards Emir's pass. Hazimurim Ishida. 1 action point only. Head bash, ram, and slash from 8-11. That's not bad. As to learn to shift effects or modifiers when the target takes the next turn. Ishida is behemoth of a battlefield and can use his towering size to great effect. His ram skill charge at the enemy and shifts them rightwards on the timeline. Use the ram skill on enemy. Ram him. Select a target node, but I just did. This guy. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that's like where we're pushing. Excellent. Notice the enemy position has been shifted right at the timeline. While some shift skills are used to hinder enemies, others instead assist allies by shifting leftwards in your journey. You may discover such skills. With strategic manipulation of the timeline, your allies will act sooner and strike down force before they can react. Okay, here's no action points. So we can go and deal with this guy. Except, this guy have a turn soon. Okay, I'm just gonna go over here. Attack him normal way. Focus. You learn that the delay skill is vulnerable to break, and its bonuses, but there are ways to mitigate this. Same power skill resists breaks through focus. Focus shields the delay skills, making it uninterruptible until a set amount of damage has been inflicted. You can use the focus score displayed visually above the attacker. When focus has been depleted, the break occurs as usual. Got it? So we need to deal like 6 damage in order to break his focus here. Like here. Well, let's kill him first and foremost. We can move towards him over here. How about just getting backstab? Okay, breaking focus. So when breaking focus, you get an extra action point. Alright. As of how it's work. So there's a little guy. Putting her over here. Finish it off. Oh, there's more guys over there, huh? I should have... Probably shoot those guys. Should probably focus them. What's happening over here? Final detonation, remaining 15 times. Okay, what? Will explode on 15 times. Units dealing 2-4 damage to anyone who's in range. Okay, duly noted. Okay, I should have like focused those guys. I didn't saw them on timeline. Should I? I guess I'm moving him closer here. What is this? Head bash? Should I headbutt an enemy dealing 5-6 damage in the blind stun? Let them just come to me, right? Them come to me. 3 damage. Bastard. Okay, this guy. Take it to obscure it. Damage. So he just like went and hid behind. Dude, this is bullshit. I just ran and shoot my guy for like 11. Or whatever, yeah. That's what I'm talking about, backstabbing. Those delayed skills should be like used with very great care, for sure. Because the enemy just moved.
Sabotage! Sabotage!
It'll just really move behind my boys and see what happened. See what happened. Can I move over here? Oh my god, dude, really? Okay, restore to health over here. Ratio powder. I feel like I need it. Reinforcement. The enemy has called reinforcements. These reinforcements can arrive following a variety of conditions, such as after a set amount of time has elapsed, or a certain numbers of enemies have been defeated. Prepare for the arrival of reinforcements and plan your actions accordingly by paying close attention to the timeline. So the reinforcements coming over there. They show me where they're gonna be appearing. So there's two groups. There's 3 people. Interesting. So can't do much with this guy. There they go. They must be playing it safe as those reinforcements. My assessment is that given the time, you kill your own team without the aid. We're like, yeah. No comments. No comments. Okay, we're gonna move over here and kill this guy. I'll die trying. Okay, is that? So we have the guy with a rifle over here, and then also the ninja guy. So we need to go and stay over here for now. Is it time for Leader Skull actually? Push them on a timeline over here. Don't even see those guys on the timeline. So I can get closer, but again, it's not gonna be getting me anywhere. Interval 10, which is getting me this turn interval 8. Do we try to snipe this guy? Like... Okay, I say I'm not gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it again. I'm just gonna do it again. It's not gonna happen the second time, will it? I'm not gonna be backstabbing my enemies, my allies for second time. There's no way. Okay, there we go. I don't know why this guy just moving like so close here. So how do we do this bite and sing? So I got target node. So he just became got right behind the enemy over here. But he also have the attack that need to be interrupted. So I wonder if you just want to hit this guy, or I just do nothing here. All right, and his charge attack gonna hit his own guy. So I can potentially kill him if I do it. Okay, left him with 1 health here. Yeah. I don't know what this pleb is doing. This guy was supposed to be protecting. What we're doing? Stay with our target of protection, or do we? Can we ram into it? So we can go and finish this guy. All right. But it's also gonna be open me from those guys attacking. So logical step is just not doing anything, just move. Okay. Well, he can do some range damage, bastard. There we go. So he did kill his own ally. 4 damage. Damn it, those guys are Nasty. Five, 6. Didn't done that much. So let's save a move here. And try to do that well-placed shot. Again. I can do it before they appear in the timeline. Yeah. Apparently. So this guy is just trying to hit me. So we're killing him, right? We're killing him. The problem are those guys over there. Okay, so we killed him, and because we interrupted them, we get like extra action here. Damage 7, 8. We just kill like normal guy. Back heat and getting closer to him. With samurai boy. So there is no reason for head bash. Anything. Or like Ram. Just go there and kill him. So with this, some kind of kill. If I'm moving my guy over here, like the one problem is the tactical combat, right? Like I mentioned in tutorial, that you can't like see the line of if you can shoot the enemy, you can't see the line of sight on them, like you can do it in XCOM, and it's kind of problematic because we already put like myself into some cover when I thought I gonna be seeing enemy from it in a tutorial fight, but I couldn't. When people were saying it reminds me of Shadow Tactics, but maybe the name, setting and gameplay looks very similar in just coincidence. I mean, it's Japan after all. So they should be a similar, but I mean, Shadow Tactics it was more of RTS, right? Use active pause. I say a real-time combat, real-time, right? Use active pause. And a lot of puzzle solving thing. This is like pure tactical fight, turn-based tactical fight. So if I try to shoot him, he have the first move. If I quick draw the arrow here, okay. If I quick draw the arrow here, I can put him into position behind my samurai. Yeah. So we use a shift on him, and now this guy can backstab him. There we go. The Hidden Shrines. You have discovered a small shrine, one of many scattered through the Nippon. After a long battle, you can approach the shrine to give it a short prayer. Your entire party will receive a burst of healing. However, it reminds that each shrine can only be used once in this way. Approach the shrine and interact with it. Five heads is not much. It's ain't no match here. So let's place those consumable items. So reishi powder, that was useful. But this guy lose so much health. Sorting out of what else we can give him. Remove the burn effect and the heals for 2. Okay, I don't know if they're ever gonna be burning, but 3 health restoration. Let's put it over here. Maybe he wants a reishi powder from this guy. Okay. There we go. So do we not have okay, interact money? Can interact again? No, I can't. More importantly, can I not loot my enemies? That's the bullshit. That's total bullshit. The stayed a little bit of on fire. I mean, I saw the gate over there, so I imagine that's where like escorting him. Except it's close. Alright, and we don't have a map here yet, so I imagine there will be a map. Master Halls, did you hear about the new Silent Hills game getting banned in Australia? It's not even out yet. I heard about it. Yeah, I heard about it. it's the first like Silent Hill game that got like +8 in rating. Was it? I saw it. There was some schoolgirl on the title there. Well, this Australia been Australia, mate. Like they all have like this weird like bonds. I feel like they even stricter on these bonds than like Russia or anything. The guards, all of them, dead. Maybe we can help. Michelle, wait. What? Do not dare touch my son. Tashira, my darling, are you hurt? Sasha's some kind of yokai. Master, how? Asuka-sama. I know you have questions. Now is not time. I trust you, blades, and no more decorations. We need to leave. Dude, she's wearing. How dare she wearing such a sexy outfit? Satura nudes. The gates to the gates quickly. Sabin. Abandoned to Australia by the Kangaroo Card. The early play tests say the game's extremely graphical as well. So it's not the first time I hear the news from Australia. I heard another game news from this time coming from Poland. So we should not expect Witcher 4, the next Witcher, before 2026, right? So it's definitely not coming this year. Well, it was granted, but 2026 is like, you know, it probably will be later than 2026. Okay, so what do we have here? Action point 2, movement point stand, turn base in interval 16. Okinawa stab. Okinawan. Okay. Stab enemy with her infamous Tanto, dealing 1-2 damage. Cursed locks. Damage 3-4. Cooldown 1 team kill. Wield the locks with her hair and thrust them forward in a punctuate in medium range. It deals 3-4 damage. Spirit Pool. Turn shift -5. Asuka coax the spears of an ally. They are shifted left by the 5, allowing them to take the turn earlier. So how we can loot all of this? Oh no, Inugami. Inugami the dog? Bah, these flames I cannot get through. The fire is gruesome, I can give it a gentle death. There's no other way. Decide the dog's fate. Well, that's over there. Interact. It may be slim, but he has a chance to survive. Akira-san, thank you. Okay. Yeah, that interaction, I need to work on it to be a little bit better. So what we want is like at least move my camera a little bit faster for my party. Not as far as in the tactical combat maybe, but it's really constricting, I would say. McCrackens is here. Welcome, main routines. Welcome back. So if Witcher 4 doesn't have a Souls-like combat mechanics, it's gonna be flop. I think a lot of people still gonna be liking it for just a gameplay. I mean, gameplay and story-wise and all that thing. The thing is, Cyberpunk 2077 haven't been that hard either, right? It's super easy in any mode you play in the hardest difficulty. I mean, with any build you're playing. The Australian classification board would later classify the Silent Hills F has not been given a refused classification rating by the organization, and the game was games entered Australian National Classification Database was removed. Excited selfie Witcher 4. Suddenly play a static for serious though. I still didn't remember. I would need probably a new PC to play it. I would need to have a new PC. Yeah, Master Calls, everyone reported it's been banned. It's the same was in Ukrainian news as well here. So I was reading my Ukrainian news timeline, and I saw the information from that as well. It definitely was saying banned. You bastards! My home? What have you done? Come here, Bo. How could you let this happen? I will make you pay. I curse you. Father. And you, this is all your fault. You're not son of mine. I should never have taken you in. You're of that whore. Don't speak about her. I can't. What is this happening? The boy cries out in tremendous pain. Bochan! Demon child, what are you doing to me? Oh, he has a lot of eyes. Satoru, I don't... What the fuck is that? It's a Sogenburi, a full monstrosity summoned from the underworld. But how? I don't understand either, but right now it's matter little. Whatever this fiend is, it must be destroyed. Nani? That's 50 health. Sogenbi, AP 4. UK Bash. Throw it entirely mind and delivering attack for 3-4 damage. What is happening? This flag's also here. Welcome, ingredients. So it has the zombies. The yokais. Remind me of this random gathering of eyeballs in Titan Quest. Ram. Distraction. It pushes an enemy to the close tile, dealing 1 to 2 damage. Volcanic eruption. Damage 6-8. Multiple volcanic cracks appears on the battlefield after a delay. They erupt, dealing a 6-8 damage to anyone trapped within the range. Okay, that's normal ninjas over here. Obviously my samurai over here is like staying super close by. Okay, I'll try to get behind this guy. Oh, there's also a guy behind over here. So who's going first? There's this guy. There's this guy. And there's this guy. So I don't even have this guy on initiatives timeline. I give it to some tentacles and it will be Hermius Mora from Elder Scrolls. No idea who that. Okay, we're gonna behind this guy. It's only logical thing to do. Try to backstab him. So killing him next turn. Okay, so this guy fighting my enemies and friends alike. Nani? Oh my god, this have like quite a moveset. Volcanic eruption. Well, that volcanic eruption just like happened right away. Are you fucking kidding me? Like eruption 3. I mean, it just literally happened, is that? Bullshit. Okay. So what are you gonna do? There's more ninjas coming. They're not coming anytime soon in action, so we don't care about them. We care about this guy over here. So trying to interrupt him. That's gonna give me extra turn. 9. I probably can kill him altogether. There we go. Getting close over here. Okay. We're giving more volcanic eruptions thing. So do I just move behind? I can kill this guy, right? I just can kill this guy. That's gonna get me like extra turn. But I need to kill this guy after. Can do it with Biden wins. I can like move behind this guy and let him like shoot him as well. But whatever. So that's also shift an enemy, which is pretty good, considering everything. Get 1 turn behind and using my allies' power here. Getting them some turn. Okay, you need to move. You need to move. Need to move into position where I can shoot this guy. Like, except there's a lantern over here, is it? So I can't really shoot him. Target obscured. That's a thing. I really wish they're gonna show me their line of sign. Well, we can shoot this guy, but we don't really care about this guy. This guy is like actually what we want to turn on his initiative scale. And there's a bunch of those guys too, out of range. So just shooting him normally. So moving her over here. Probably moving. Okay, can move her like around over here and try to backstab. 1, 2. Okay, do that. That's a lot of fire. And there's the ninjas gonna be moving after this. So there's something happening to this guy. Azametia, right? The next damaged attack that shifts the enemy rightwards by +5. So we're gonna move this guy away. Which is like I'm gonna do it. So I use this one. Five, 6 for 5, so let's go. Big attack. So it's shifted twice, so. Okay, this is pretty cool. Because it's like double attack is shifted this guy twice. Oh, that's very cool. Okay, plus 2 health. For damage. This usually the guy gonna die. Unless we can do something about it. So this guy is moving next. Wait, what? This guy? I think it's this guy, right? You should turn into roll 22. Is this the one? Turn into roll 22. So we can move you. So we have some above wet. Soaking wet, any flames have been extinguished. Can only be set on fire. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Wait, so I'm supposed to be able to move with him, but okay, well, there we go. So moving over here. Can't do anything with this guy, but I can shift this guy over here. Will it? Okay, it does look like we'll be able to shift him. Except we didn't, fuck. No? Nope. I thought we were okay, but we weren't okay. I don't get it. I don't get it. Spirit pool. There's just spirit pool this guy. No, like I don't get like why the shift didn't happen. Honestly, I don't get it. It felt like it should have been. but it didn't. So my summer are losing quite a bit of quite a bit of health there. 4. Can't do anything. Okay, we can headbutt this guy. We can try to plainly kill him. Plainly kill him. This guy. This guy gonna be moving next, but we're killing him before that's happening. So gonna be using the Reishi power. Or do we just okay, use this one? 3 healths. You're dead. I'm moving close to this guy. Critical damage to that. Okay, so we can shift here, right? Can shift this guy. We can still attack him. So like this guy didn't done any shift for whatever reason. No focused strike here at all. Do I hit my guy if I focus strike over here? That's a bigger question. Too far away. Two damage. Two damage. They just brought some little ice over there. I don't like that. Guess it hair this. But we just move into backstab and position. Well, we can try to go and finish this little little ice over here. Can I? How do I need to move? Like they fly in. So Hitodama has 1. I mean, I imagine I can backstab this guy. Damage. Oh, they're exploding. Exploding, dealing 2 damage there. Oh, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Critical. That's interesting. There was no information about this guy being exploding on this. Revolting probe. Probe an enemy in a gruesome last ditch attack, dealing 1 damage. Wait, they probing? Like, you know? Like that anal probe from that Alien Scum game we played. Destroy all humans. Okay, kill the demon. I didn't done anything. So those guys going next. I can easily stun him. Cannot move or perform any actions for 1 turn. So I don't need to shift them, just stun him. That should do it. Still gonna deal 4 damage to me. So it's all about this guy moving. So you see, like right now, I don't see the movement grid here for whatever reason. So I need to click on a skill, then cancel the skill, and then just trying to move him whenever I can. So I can, okay, I actually can reduce this one. So he's just shooting this guy once. And then we're using a focused draw on this guy. There you go, let's shift him. We leave this guy for there. So we can move over here. We can move and stop this guy. Can try to finish this guy too. He doesn't really care. So if I move, I'm gonna use her hair. There we go. If we can get, I can try to stop him for 1, but he should have probably gonna finish it off anyway. Well, I can use still, okay. Hair. So we did complete the team kill after all. Shida, your turn. Maybe we should have waited a turn to get heal over there. Toshiro! Toshiro! My baby! Wake up! Please, wake up! Bochan. What has just happened to him? His spirit has become trapped. I cannot trust him. I cannot help him. We must take him to someone that can. Ishida, would you mind? I will carry him, Asuka-sama. Asuka-sama, the Shogun has taken us with Taskudasus. Toshiro cannot serve your Shogun like this. Surely you can see it. Then what do you suggest? There's a monastery not far from here, the Shinshoku. There, in matter of spirit, they may be able to help. The Shinshoku is a man who has offered his life as a service to the kami, and who lives at the holy shrines of the monastery. Once, this vocation was known as a priest. In service to the kami, however, the abilities have grown, and the function they play in their society along with it. Now Shinshoku may be blessed with a magical affinity, and they are renowned as powerful healers. The term Shoku, therefore, is a mark of respect. Inado, I'm sure they are... Satoru-san, this is not a discussion. I'm taking the boy to the monastery. If you wish to join us, you may. Very well. To the monastery then, and please, let us make haste. Okay, that's all. So there was no sneaking. There was no sneaking here. On the girl's drop. There was no sneaking or corner vision, at least. Not in the alpha test version here. So thank you very much for reaching the end of our playtest for Shadow of the Road. The monstrous Sugan Bee has been destroyed, but our heroes have a great journey ahead of them, and they need your help. We're allowed to hear your thoughts. Would you please take a moment to share your feedback with us? To keep up to date with the latest news, please the wishlist on Steam. We're excited to share more with you soon. Right, so there's Alpha Survey. We're not going to be doing it on stream, but I probably, if there's anything to do with improving tactical combat, that we do need to see the what are called the sign, the visual indication that I can aim on enemies from a specific point where I'm moving my character to, right? That's absolutely need to be added to. We already wishlisted the game. So as the tactical combat goes, it feels pretty standard, right? Pretty standard apart from that feature that I just mentioned, that any respected Souls-like game, XCOM-like game should have. Also, as a thing of CRPG, we're missing the combat log, the log in general, when you can see what's happening. So there's a couple of moments that the guys were talking to each other, the NPCs were talking to each other by moving through the terrain, and the thing is that led to a quest to saving the dog, right? Like the bot channel was asking to please save the dog. If you're not fast enough to read that, you could miss like some important clue how to move your character in one direction, because there's we saw in the character development there's two directions to move, at least for each character, right? Our samurai guy can easily move to samurai pass or ronin pass, and I imagine those like interactions during the way sometimes gonna lead to moving your character in one way or another, but when you're missing the whole or half of the conversation, it's hard to judge sometimes what to do, and we want to have a log here with that, right? We have the same basically problem with the Flint pirate game, if you remember, Flint Treasure of Oblivion. That a bunch of conversation were like just saying super fast during that past the cutscene, during just walking through that terrain, and that's led to missing a couple of points of a main story. So overall, I'm looking forward to the game. Well, it's looks like it's a Japanese game too, so hopefully the price will be cheap enough for me to get it, because the Japanese games here, one of the prices games, at least in my region, that's how it is. Right, I can't just pay like 15 to 17 bucks for one game. That's too much. Anyway, that was all for Shadow of the Road, and potentially all for, well, this part of the stream. Very fast stream. We do have the Enshrouded, and we do have Autumnfall tomorrow. So I don't know when Autumnfall will be starting. So will it be early morning stream, or will it be like evening stream? We'll see about that. For now, guys, take care of yourself, stay safe whatever you're doing, have fun with it, and see you next time. See you on evening stream, which is gonna be happening a little bit earlier than planned, right? More than Shrouded for the stream, and there is some Clown Fiesta moment from Shrouded coming on YouTube right now. I'm gonna be posting a link on the Discord too. Yeah, guys, take care of yourself.